morning!
Good morning!
Welcome to state of São Paulo, and this little city that we are at is called Campos do Jordão. And this spot is specifically to take the shot from this gate behind us that, as you can see, is very popular, and everybody has to stop here and take a picture with the gate of the city. So we got here last night, and today we are going to discover Campos do Jordão. We left state of Rio de Janeiro with
a lot of pain.
A lot of pain. Yeah, it was a sad thing to do. We really enjoyed the state of Rio de Janeiro. We stayed there for almost 2 months. Went around. If you have been watching our videos, you know. And now we are in the state of São Paulo. The distance from where we were, Paraty, to here was around 3.5–4 hours of driving by car. And as you can notice, in Paraty we were wearing t-shirts. Here we're wearing jackets and sweaters because it is cold. Last night the temperature went down to almost like 9 degrees. No? We're lucky in our hotel we have a heater, otherwise it would be not possible.
Now it's around like 20 degrees. So there is sun, it's fine, it's nice. But if you are under the shade, it's cold.
Yeah, it is. So now we're gonna go around and show you everything. And after 10–15 minutes of driving, we ended up being here. A confession, we were here last night, but my God, the difference is literally day and night. It was last night, but also the people. Today is a Monday morning, so as you can see, it's not that busy. Last night, my God, we couldn't even walk properly on the sidewalk, so that's why we decided to come today and film, so it's less crowded. Now, a few interesting things about Campos do Jordão is that it is the highest city in Brazil. Its elevation is 1,628 meters above sea level. So that is one interesting fact about Campos do Jordão. Population is a little bit over 52,000 people. And as you look around, you see that there is a lot of European or Dutch or Swiss style of buildings. And as we go further down the street, you will see even more. A lot of people might think that, oh, it's like a colony of Europeans that came here and established here, and that's why the architecture is like this. One example would be Nova Friburgo that we visited in state of Rio de Janeiro. There, yes, there was a colony of German and Swiss immigrants that came from Europe. And Nova Friburgo is famous as the Switzerland of Brazil. However, here, that's not the case. Here, this style of architecture has just been adopted because the city has a higher elevation and it's cold. And especially in the state of São Paulo, it is a winter getaway destination. And a lot of people want to come here, enjoy a little bit of cold. And that's why the architecture looks like European architecture.
Here, Campos do Jordão is also said that it's the Brazilian Switzerland. And as we have been to many places in Brazil, we actually reached the conclusion that every state has their own Switzerland.
Yeah, and Brazilians love Switzerland apparently, because everywhere you go, you say, no, this is the Brazilian Switzerland. Yeah. I was like, I thought the other one was.
There was in Rio de Janeiro, Nova Friburgo. In Rio Grande do Norte, there is Martins and Portalegre. We even have a video about that, so you can watch that. And now Campos do Jordão. And the more we go south of Brazil, the more we are gonna see that too, because it's like colder, and then there is a European colonization, so all of that. But apparently every state has their own Brazilian Switzerland version.
Yeah, which is interesting. Especially here, when you come here, you see, like, let me turn the camera. Here, even though it's Monday morning, as you can see, it's already getting busy because we are reaching the lunchtime. And at night, it's really, really cute. There is a lot of very tastefully done decoration with little lights, like around the trees, as you can see here, and on this tree as well. And all the restaurants are just full. It's a lot of hustle and bustle. There are a lot of chocolate shops and wine, also wine stores.
Stores for like winter stuff. Like
Oh,
if
yeah.
you need hats, scarves, jackets, coats. Like there is a lot of these stores too. So like if you're cold, you won't need to worry about it. You can buy things here.
Yeah, I already bought a hat last night because my forehead was freezing a little bit. So just to avoid any issues. So where we are now is a park. It's like a huge amusement park. It's called Parque Capivari. And as you can see here, there is a lot of different activities that you can do. There is a train that you can take. There are like stores. There is a miranche or viewpoint on top, and cable cars that you can take. It's way in the distance. We're trying to go there after, and a lot of other activities for kids. As we walk around more, I will show you. But this is another place that definitely is worth a visit. So there are lots of things happening. You have some water activities to do, some little boats, and then kids here jumping up and down. There is like stores and shops way in the distance over there. And now we are going to see how to buy the ticket to take the cable car to go on top of the mountain for the viewpoint. All right, change of plans. To take that cable car and go up, there is a line, and as you can see, it starts there, but then it goes the whole way to the end. So since today is the only day that we are here, I don't think it's worth spending like an hour and a half in line. And we already bought the ticket to take the little train to go on the city. So even for that, we have a set time to go and take it. So if we go up and then coming down, most probably there's another lineup. We might miss that one. So sorry, but we're gonna stay here. At the end of the same street that we came from, there is also this square, and there is a little street over there where you see the tower, and on top of the tower it says Geneve or Geneve, which means Geneva in Portuguese, which is another cute little street, or I would say alley, to go and see. There are a lot of nice shops there, and for people who like Instagram, especially at night, it is also very, very cute, because besides the flower, there are all of these umbrellas that are hanging, and all the umbrellas, they also have light under them. So these lights at night are very, very cute. There is also another place that we can go. I believe it's over there. I'm not sure if we can go now, but you can go and see everything from above. I filmed a bit with a drone as well, but this place is very cute. So there's an entrance and you can come upstairs. When you come upstairs, you have this window from which you can see all the umbrellas from top. And then there is this one too. Wow, this one. Yeah, it's very nice. See all the restaurants, all the umbrellas. Very nice. That street at the end is another main street that is full of restaurants as well. That we are going to most probably have lunch in one of those restaurants. We're not sure yet, but if we go there, we'll show you that too.
So this is something that is very typical from like cold regions. It's like hot wine. So like everywhere here in Brazil where there is a cold weather, you always find this to drink.
Oh yeah, and the smell as you're walking, the smell of the wine and the cinnamon. You see there is a steam coming out. I don't know if the camera can capture it, but the smell is so good.
So it's made of wine, of course, cinnamon, cloves, and apple, and hot. And then they are like heat.
And they're all the same, but it's like different ones. No, it's all of this included in one. Oh, okay. So everything mixed. Nice. So I'm really curious to taste this. Of course, wine we know, but hot wine with this mix, I have not tried before. So it comes like this. It's hot, it's warm, as you can see the steam, and I'm very curious to try it.
First time trying a quinto.
First time trying, and also first thing first, always the smell, always. It's very hot, but I can understand in the cold weather. Now the sun is out a little bit, so it's not as cold as this morning, but it's really, really good. So again, it's cinnamon, cloves, and apple.
Yeah,
and wine. You can see some slices of apple also inside, floating. Yours, I think it even has more. And what is it called in Portuguese?
We call Quintão.
Quintão.
South of Brazil.
Quintão. All right. Obrigado.
Já saiu?
This is the place that it is highly recommended. I can just have this like this, walking and continuing the tour like this. When you come here at night with all the decorations and all the lights, it feels like this place is constantly on Christmas mode, because it really feels like Christmas when you're walking around. Of course, during Christmas, Brazil being in the southern hemisphere, there's no snow, and also in Brazil it's not winter, it's summer, so you won't get the snow that you get in North America, but the ambiance and the decoration, everything really, even now in Brazilian winter, it feels at night like you're reaching the period of Christmas. We were just behind this parking over there. It's like 1 block away, and then when you come here, there is this place also called Galleria Villa Capivari. It has some nice colorful umbrellas hanging and some heart-shaped notes with locks on them on the side, both sides. I think this is for the lovers. And again, at night there are lights also hanging from the umbrellas. At the end of the path that you go to past the umbrellas, there is also this place. It's written Pista de Gelo, which means ice rink. For Canadians who miss ice skating, I think you can have a little ice rink here. Yeah, you see people doing it. There is another place also called Iceland, which from what we understood, it's mostly like with ice. So everywhere you go inside, they might even give you a special jacket, because inside they have to keep the temperature low. I think we have done our fair share of dealing with ice and cold temperatures in Canada. So, and it was closed. We passed by it, but it was closed. But you have that activity here too. Also, since we arrived here, we see a lot of this tree that you can see, that the trunk at the bottom is like almost empty, but it only has the green part and branches on top. It is called Araucaria.
Yeah, Araucaria. It's very, very typical of like cold regions in Brazil. You find this like everywhere, but it has to be in a cold region.
And it's very cute. It only has like branches on top, as you can see. And also to show you one of the chocolate stores. As you can see, there is a whole variety of chocolate here too. They have so many different flavors, you can even taste them, and then you pay by weight. So we're now here waiting for the next activity, which is riding one of these trains. There are actually two types. There is one that is 45 minutes and the cost is 30 reais per person. It's a little bit longer. The one that we bought is 30 minutes and the price is 20 reais per person. So when the train comes and when we're boarding and the rest, I'll show you. So Mariana, it looks like it's all only for you. It is crazy. A lot of people. And my God. But
Even got the seats with cushion.
oh yeah, they're very nice. So we're just waiting for the train to get full of people, which for sure it will, and then we'll hit the road. So train ride was done, half an hour for 20 reais per person. It was worth it, no?
Yeah, very cute.
It's a short ride, but it's good. If you want to come and ride a train and go through the city for 20 reais per person, no, it's recommended. So almost 4 o'clock and we are where we started the video. Now we are going to look for a restaurant just to have lunch. And it is getting cold. It's getting cloudy and then the wind is a bit annoying. So let's see if we can find a place that we can sit either inside or outside if there's a heater. So we came to a restaurant. It's kind of like an Argentinian restaurant. It's also because inside, we're sitting inside, we're by the window, but we're sitting inside because otherwise outside is too cold. What we ordered was a milanesa, which is basically filet mignon but breaded filet mignon. It's a plate to share for 2 people. The price is 179 reais. And it comes with 2 side dishes. That we got this rice, baião de dois, and a potato salad. I ordered a beer as well, and Mariana a soft drink. So once the dishes come, I'm gonna also tell you at the end how much was the total with the service and everything else. So this is the main dish that we ordered. This is the potato salad, and that's the rice that comes with the dish. So lunch with the service was 240 reais, and we'll have to end the video here too, because this was just a video for our very short stay in Campos do Jordão. Tomorrow we're leaving, and there will be much more to cover. We hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like if you enjoyed it, help the rating of our video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.